Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob from Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a little video talking about the QSP Penguin. I have two samples. I didn't get the mini because I already have small knives that I would carry and it would be a fifth pocket knife. These were the two that interested me. I'm sure the mini is fantastic and maybe I'll get it eventually and compare it. But right now, these are the two that I have and that was most interested in. This is the traditional pocket knives exclusive Penguin, QSP Penguin. This is with the jigged milled titanium scales in the M390 steel. If you can see that right there, let's get that on the camera. There you go, M390. Really just a great little knife. I really enjoyed this. The action on this one is beautiful and awesome, right? And I love this knife because, you know, if you get underneath it here, you can easily flick it with your finger right here like that. So that's really nice. Gives me multiple deployments on this knife. Really do enjoy that a lot. Milled deep carry titanium clip, which makes this really luxurious. I like this. I call this my nicest cheapest knife, or my nicest inexpensive knife. It's not cheap, it's really done well. And the value on this knife alone is just astounding to me. QSP just knocked it out of the park with the value on this knife. It is just really a fantastic knife, as you can see. So I did redo the edge, got a little longer edge on there because it was kind of not as sharp as I wanted it to be, and I wanted it a little more slicey. It does come out to a very thin edge. I mean, it's not super thin slicey, but it's a good tool, and I love the Wharncliffe blade. That's what made it just really very useful for me. So when I saw the QSP Plus, I thought, man, I want to get that, and I'm glad I did. This is the QSP Plus, and if you notice the difference between the two, it's got a flipper. That's really nice. It's got the thumb studs like it does before. It has a wired clip. It's not a really weak wired clip, which is always one of my biggest qualms when you get these wire clips. I had a PMP Big Boy, and man, that thing moved all over the place, and I was thinking of getting that Spyderco clip to replace it, and I may still do that for this. I think that would make this just look just a little bit nicer. It has the standoffs in the back, which I believe is a beautiful touch. This is this titanium. It's looks like it's glass bead blasted. It's really nice and smooth, and this works really well as well. Beautiful action on this one, as you can see. Nice satin finish right there. But if you'll notice, this is the, let's get this on camera. It is the 20 CV. Can you see that? Yeah, 20 CV, CPM 20 CV steel. Another high-end premium steel. One of the things about the Penguins, you can get these typically like this one for 50-40 bucks with like 14 C28 MV or whatever, D2 or whatever the inexpensive steels that they have out there. Just really great deal. It's a great knife, great tool, great budget knife, great gift knife if you're looking for something inexpensive. But the higher end just gives it just a little nicer touch. And the action on this, the bigger one, the QSP Penguin Plus, is just fantastic. It flips nicely. Reverse flicks really nicely as well, just easy to work with and everything. The liner lock as well, it's got the steel insert. I like the liner lock version of this. Typically the cheaper QSPs are, you know, G10 or micarta scales, and it's a liner lock. These are frame locks, so that's really nice. Frame lock is just really kind of I like it. I like frame locks as long as, you know, as long as they're way up here out of the way, because when a frame lock takes up most of the space and you go over on this side and you're trying to open it, it's hard to get past that detent ball that's in there because you're pushing down and you're really locking it in place. It's hard to break the detent, right? But when it's a much thinner liner lock like these guys have, it's a smaller one, as you can see. I think that really works nicely and makes it very useful and fun to play with, right? And again, I can do all those things. And the nice thing about this one, oops, let's do it right with the camera here. It's easy to flick with my middle finger here to do a reverse flick. I like that a lot. I always like that about the Penguins. It gives me multiple deployment methods on these guys. So I like the QSP Penguin. I like the traditional, I guess you could say, the original size, and I like the plus size. I really do. These are both just really, I think they knocked it out of the park. They did a great job, and so I'm glad I got these two. I might get the mini and do a comparison. It's not expensive, but maybe I'll make that another good fifth pocket carry, because I carry a baby banter and a lander, and an Enrique Pena Trapper as my fifth pocket knife a lot. It's a small knife. I like to have those, or if I'm carrying something really small, I don't want it to be very discreet. Those are knives I would carry too in places. Or if I'm wearing gym shorts, I want to carry a very light, small knife. Those are great for that. Maybe the QSP Penguin Mini would be a good alternative for that. But these are the two that really caught my eye. Again, I everyone has unique things that they like. Everyone has unique designs and knives that you enjoy the most, right? So whatever those things are, enjoy it, and be happy about it. There's no big deal in people liking other things that, other people don't like. I know that's really profound. I sound like a bumbling idiot there. But what I'm trying to say is that, we all have likes and dislikes in knives. And whatever those tastes are will drive what you buy and what you are geared toward or attracted to, right? And so some of these things, I bought a lot of knives early in my knife collecting that I was told I should get. People said these are great knives. So I bought them because everyone loved them, or certain people loved them, and I bought them, and I got them, and I thought, okay, I need to be happy with this. I need to enjoy this. And it just didn't click with me. And after a while, I realized, you know what? I may not have knives that absolutely click with me, and that's okay. I have knives that I like, and it's okay to like those things that I like and not have to like other things. That's okay. That's why there's so many designs out there. There's so many awesome things out there. There's something for everyone, and I think there's a lot of things for everyone too, but you don't have to like everything. I know a big craze right now is everyone's into these giant pocket knives, these big boys and these things. I got one of those. It was interesting. I had it, tried it. Not for me. I'm not into that. At least in this stage of my knife collecting, I'm not into that. Some people aren't into a lot of the unique, weird Chinese designs that are out there by the smaller companies. I've gotten a few of those, but I'm very particular in which ones I like. I'm very particular in the design. Coming back to QSP Penguin, this is one that I like, and this is one I recommend. So anyways, if you found this interesting or of value, if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, I sure would appreciate it. And maybe consider hitting the like button. I sure would appreciate that as well. And if you happen to check me out and would like to check me out over at Instagram, please do. It's robs_nerdy_knives. I'd appreciate that as well. Thank you for watching my video today, and you guys have a great day and a great week. Bye.